Hi, we're Mid-Charge Catering Equipment and this is a video on how to clean your Halcyon Ice Machines. Other brands may have slightly different ways of cleaning because they might have an electronic board in them which is preset on how to clean them. If you have got a different brand, feel free to watch this video, but you might have to consult your user manual on how to clean them. Firstly, we've got a few brushes, a normal brush for cleaning the inside and a vacuum attachment brush for cleaning the fan, and then we have got sanitizer, which is specific ice machine sanitizer which you can buy from anywhere, but make sure you only use this and don't introduce any of the chemicals into the ice machines. Important thing to remember, always turn off your ice machines before you do anything. One, just to make sure you don't shock yourself, especially because we're going to be taking the fronts off the machines and you'll be working around electrics, and two, just because if the machine's trying to run without water, the pumps may get hot and overheat. So, first of all, we're going to clean inside the mechanical area. You can do this by removing the two screws at the front on the smaller versions and lifting the front off. Then on the bigger versions, you loosen the two screws in the front again, pull the front off, just set them to one side. You see this grill with the condenser here, and then the same just on the front in there. The fan sits behind this and blows the air through the condenser, and if this gets blocked up with dust, it can't cool the ice machine and can stop your ice machine from working, particularly in the summer. It's probably 90% of our call outs in the summer. And to clean that, you can just use a brush and just run up and down. Make sure you run with the gills to brush the dust off. If you go sideways, you will close the gills and stop the fan from blowing the air through and have the same issue. So make sure you run up and down with the gills and just brush any dust out. That's okay, but sometimes with a normal brush you can condense the dust inside, so it's better to use a vacuum. Connect your vacuum up with your brush attachment and run up and down with the gills, and it will take the dust away. Equally, you can use an air line and blow the dust out the other way anyway, just to get the dust clear from this grill to keep it working fine. And the same in there. Obviously it's a bit tighter in there. On the bigger ones you'll have a bigger grill. You may find that they're at the side. And then once you're finished cleaning the grills, just hook the top over, push the bottom over the screws so it locates, and push down, and then tighten the screws back up. Same on the smaller machines, hook the top over, push down, and then replace the screws. Make sure you put the front back on it so there's no bare electrical wires or anything. Move on to cleaning the inside. Take the top off of this one to make it easier. You can do this by just removing the two screws at the back, lifting the back up and pull forwards, but you don't have to. If you do, be careful of sharp edges. Just set that to one side. And then if you do that, you can also remove the door just so it doesn't get in the way. Now, cleaning the inside, make sure the machine's empty of ice before you start doing this, because you don't want to cover your ice in mould and then give it to your customers. Wipe over the bin, just make sure it's nice and clean, there's not much to that. You can use your sanitizer in there and just make sure you rinse it out completely. And then to clean the reservoir, pull the spray bars off, grab one, just pull the two lugs until it clicks out. Make sure you don't lose your fingers because they may come off. If you do, just make sure you put them back on as they were. There's a hole on the second missing one, and that's where the clips clip. Set that to one side. And then you can remove the metal tray, just pull it up at the back, it comes out, it's got two clips at the back where it locates, and you can remove them and that just pulls out. And then this is where you need to clean. Inside here you've got your jets, which is on a spray bar, you've got a filter at the back and your drain plug. This will normally be full of water, so first of all reach in, remove the drain plug and let the water drain away. Set that to one side. To remove the spray bar, just lift up the sides and pull the spray bar out, and the hose should come with it. Might be a bit tough. These jets, you want to remove those. To do that, just squeeze it and twist them out. And then to put them back in, just pop them in and twist it round. And then make sure that all of those are clear. These ends, just pull out. Make sure that's clear in there, and then just spray some water through and and make sure everything's nice and clear and not going to block up. If these block up, then the water won't spray properly and it won't make the ice properly, and you'll find you probably have hollow ice or it doesn't complete the cycle. Once you've done that, set that to one side and you can remove your filter. If this gets blocked up, the water won't go down to the pump and you'll find it probably won't make very good ice, or it might not make ice at all. So make sure that's clean. If you really want to go the whole hog, you can pull this off. Some of them have screws. It will just be 4 screws along the back. Undo them and the lid will come off. You might find this is full of black gunk and all in there. If you want to just get a little toothbrush or something, just brush in there and rinse it out with water again. Feel free. Quite often you'll find that the machine might not be dirty or it doesn't look particularly dirty. It's still worth cleaning it regularly. Just putting it back together. First one, because it's a bit difficult, put the filter back on. It just slots over, needs a bit of a wiggle and pushes on. And then you can put your drain plug in, put it in, make sure it's pushed all the way in. And then your spray bar, obviously once it's all back together, make sure the spacer is pushed all the way in, jets are all the way in and clear, and the ends are in. Then put it over the hole first, and then push the buttons down, push the ends down rather. And then it should just fall nicely into place. Put your tray in, put the front down first, and then push the button down, make sure it's sat on the clip. And then again, fingers. So you've got 2 large ones and a small one on the end, and then the gap is where it pushes in. Make sure it clips in. If it feels a bit dodgy, be careful because these sometimes do break. Just be gentle with them, make sure you push straight. If you do break these, you can buy replacement plates. Make sure they're all on, make sure they're all clean and sitting the right way. Big ones at the front, little ones at the back. Put your door back on, just hooks over there. You can slide it there if you like. And your lid on your top with your screws in the back. So that was the video by Midshires on how to clean your Halcyon Ice Machine. It's much the same between the big models and the small models, just on larger scales, slightly different in the top and in the front. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact us on the numbers or go to our website. And thank you for watching, and I hope that's been helpful.